Alright guys, it's your boy Newteddyera. I'm here with Dave again. He got 4th place in our little regionals here. So he got 4th place. His thing that made him get 4th, he lost to Gang Zings, which you've seen the profile by now, hopefully. But if not, stay tuned and it'll be up. Alright, so what did he play today?
Sylvans.
And how did he like the deck all in all?
Well, most of the times I had brick hands, and then when I didn't have brick hands, it ran well. Like when I played Zang Zings at the end, I drew the brick hand.
And she also had like a 3500 Leo, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, so it doesn't help.
Right.
It doesn't help my cause whatsoever.
And it was unaffected by spells, like it's dirty. Alright, so let's just get right into it.
So to start off, I'm gonna show the
silver. We gotta change this mat. We did this mat 4 or 5 times, but it's alright.
Start off with the silver lineup. 3 hermit trees.
Right.
Not 2, not 1, 3. It's the perfect number.
Right.
3 sequoias. Also good. 3 Marshall leaves.
Why 3?
It's good when you want to pop something, but sometimes you dead draw this card a lot. So when you have no other monsters, of course you're just gonna normal and excavate 2 cards just to see. But there's times where I just wish I had it at 2 and not see it at all.
Right.
3 Kushimaru. I see a lot of people run it at 2. Card's too good. You have to run it at 3. This is another curry bandit itself.
Right.
But it's only for plant type monsters.
And you don't lose anything because it goes right back into the deck.
Right. And it's a 2000 S, so not a lot of people in Yu-Gi-Oh! Can get over it.
Mushroom has the fire artist.
This card's not really supposed to be in here, but I don't have blow up ball, but I run 1 Peacekeeper. Card is so dead. Like there's only one time I can actually pull off the plate and it's to get a lone fire.
Lone fire, yeah. And usually by the time you see it, it's already too late, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I'm already dealing with a Leo or Construct or Winda.
right.
So 2 Princess Sprouts. Card is so amazing. I actually feel like I should put this at 3.
Maybe you could take out the Peacekeeper for the 3rd.
Yeah, maybe. But the explosiveness with this and a Hermitry or Sequoia is so good.
Right.
Make Aurea, Draco,
Felgrant, Heliopolis, anything like that.
Yeah, just this 1 level monster gives you any big monster. So why wouldn't you not run it?
Right.
And the non-sylvan cards, 2 low fires.
Why not 3?
Because it's at 2. If it was at 3, I would so play this deck over and over again. 1 Spore.
Okay.
And the non-plant types is 2 Curry Bandits.
Right.
I don't have 3. 2 is fine though. And 2 Rose Archers.
Now, how do you like that?
I have a love and hate relationship with it. Like, first turn, it's not actually that bad to have it in hand, because most of the time you're going to see a back row on your opponent's side. It's just top decking the fucking card. It's so annoying.
And then when you set it and you survive, you're like, all right, and then you need it for that next trap that's coming.
Yeah,
I hate that.
So it has his lust into it. So that's it for the monsters. It's like 20 something monsters. I'm not too sure. For spells, 3 charities.
Right.
If you're not running this card, you shouldn't even be running the deck.
Right.
3 Mount Sylvanias. There was times where I just sided out the card completely.
One out?
Yeah, just one out. Because the card, yeah, at 3 is good. You see it a lot, but having it at 2, you won't see it as much, but it gives you an out for the cards that you have in your side deck.
Right.
3 Miracle Fertilizer.
That's self-explanatory.
Self-explanatory. Card is so amazing. Not only if you have 3 in hand already, this card is so good. It should not have this at 3, especially with the way it's ruled. This is supposed to combo off with Glow Up Ball, but I don't have Glow Up Ball, but I still run it. 1 for 1.
Right, just to at least ditch Spore.
Yeah, I can special summon Spore, but most of the time you have a hard time synchroning with just the level 1 sport,
Right.
especially if you got a hermitry on board. And then the 2 power spells, Soul Charge and Dark Hole.
Now, would you change Dark Hole for Regeki if you get one?
Of course.
Okay.
I hate destroying my own monsters, but sometimes I'm forced to because they have big monsters like Constructs, Windows, or Baxius. There's a lot of good cards out in these, and Dark Hole, yeah, it gets rid of them, but I still get fucked at the end.
Right.
That's it for the spells, and the trap lineup is small, but 2 breakthroughs, 2 Phoenix Wind Blasts, and 2 calls.
Now, how did the Wind Blast help you?
It helped because I was able to get rid of my Hermitries and Sequoias mostly Hermitry because you don't want to really get rid of Sequoia in hand. But I got rid of Sequoia. Next turn, I top decked it a Soul Charge, and it worked out amazing. So
Okay. Sounds good.
That's it for the main deck. Now on to the extras. I run this card because there was times where I had 2 Christian Maroons on board, so 1 Gachi. For the 3s, I run Mega Equip and Levier.
And I seen you make Mecha Equip twice.
Yeah, I make this card, but you really do not want to make them. Maybe Levier in cases, but if you're going into 3s like that, you're doing something wrong. But there's, of course, you have your situation where you're forced to go into it.
Right.
So that's it for the small ranks, and now for the big ones: Big Eye, Draco, 2 Aureas. A lot of people run this at 1. This card is so good. Not only that you can look at the top of your deck and just put any sylvan monsters in any order you want.
Any plant.
Well, yeah, any plant types. You also get to bounce back up to 3 cards. That's so good nowadays. You're not activating Constructs effect. You're not activating Windows effect. Everything has to do with Shadows. This helps.
Right.
Unless you got Shadow Mirrors. And then you're fucked. But yeah, that's it for the big 3. The 7s.
Alright, yeah, 8 minutes.
The 8s are Felgrant and
the
Heliopolis.
8 minutes and level 8s.
Right, yeah, rank 8s. Well, yeah, I run Felgrant and Heliopolis.
Did you ever see yourself needing like 2 Felgrants or 2 Heliopolises, or you think 1 and 1 is the perfect number?
1 and 1 is good, but I do feel like I should put a giant grinder in. I've seen myself twice where I could have made giant grinder, hit him twice for 28 and could have won the game.
Right.
So I might consider putting grinder in here, maybe not. All depends. And now for the synchro base of the deck: 1 Black Rose, 1 Stardust, 1 Stardust Spark. This card, I guess you could say is good if you have emptiness. If you don't have emptiness, it has its situational plays.
Right, you'd rather just make the regular Stardust.
Regular Stardust and just start swinging.
Right.
1 Red Hot card is so good. Where my opponent had Winda and Construct. This was my only big play. Wronged it out, got rid of it, and swung for 3K. He was sad until he plus the BLS. Then I was sad.
And you know what I forgot? Winda doesn't get destroyed by it. I just realized it just now because the card effect.
Rookie mistake.
Right, I still won though. It didn't matter though.
Right. 1 Leo and 1 Star Eater to round out the extra deck.
Alright, so all in all, how did the deck work for you today other than the cloggy hands?
It worked well. Again, without the cloggy hands, it makes its plays.
Right. Now, do you think it's a competitor for this format, or you think its time is done?
It could be competitive in this format,
right,
if you have the right cards for it.
Right.
Cards like Emptiness, cards like Regeki, what else? Well, any good power play card, Floodgates, all that stuff.
Right.
Anything you got to counteract the top 3 decks, which is Shaddoll, Stellar Knights, and Burning Abyss.
Right. And apparently today Yang Zing's is
Yeah, that's that's another deck that is gonna come.
I think it's a sleeper deck.
It's gonna be a sleeper deck until the new release of the booster pack. And when they get their Dark Tuner.
Yeah. Alright guys, so there you have it. Is Dave's deck profile of his Sylvans. Make sure to leave a like, comment, please talk with us. We comment back on almost all our videos, and 15 likes on this video, the next video will go up. Alright guys, peace. Bye.